Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Workhorse. I did a video on Xela, X-E-L-A, a couple days ago on the 8th and on the 7th, and had a comment on there to do a video on IDEX or Ideonomics and Workhorse. So here are those two videos, and Ideonomics is already in the library. So this is a Workhorse, ticker WKHS, and here's a look at what they've done over the last year. So pretty sad, actually. Had the $40.19, and it's down 90% since then. In the last 3 months, down over 50%. Last month, down over 14%. It's actually in the green, up over 10% in the last week. And here's a look at today, up over 3%. I currently have 20 shares here at a cost basis of $12.16. That used to be 19 something, but since then lowered it, so I'm still in the hole. If you don't know much about this one, they did lose a contract, I believe it was last summer, to USPS. That was the big catalyst on this one. That fell through. I think it went to Oshkosh. I can't remember off the top of my head, but all I cared about was Workhorse, so it didn't happen. Founded in 2007. Volume of 1.67 million, average volume of 7.34 million, with a market cap of 528 million. 52-week low of 270 and a high of 42.25. Currently at a 71% hold, and next earnings is expected on February 28th in the pre-market, so we'll see what happens with that. Here's a look at my last purchases on December 15th, $4.80 and $5.54. And we're currently at $3.39, so it did lower my cost basis, but I could have got it cheaper now, so I need to buy some more of this one. Over here on Bing, currently showing it as a hold with a 1-year price target of $7.36. Zacks Investment Research downgrades Workhorse Group to sell, so not good. And some of the information that I do have to go over is at least a couple days old, so don't tear me up too much in the comments. This is all the information that I could find, but it's all relevant to Workhorse. So some of this I'm just going to kind of skim through, so since it is a little bit older, but they opened at $3.17 on Tuesday, and as you can see, they're up a little bit since then, so just to make it positive. So they opened at $3.17 on Tuesday. The firm's 50-day moving average is 483, and 200 moving day average is 730. Stock has a market capitalization of $494.48 million, PE ratio of 2.99, and beta of 2.48. Company has a current ratio of 1.87, current ratio of 1.52, debt equity ratio of 0.18. Workhorse Group has a 12-month low of $2.70 and a 12-month high of $42.96. Here it kind of goes over their quarterly earnings per share, and some institutional investors and hedge funds have recently made changes in their positions in the company. A lot of the stocks that I've went over have been changing, either buying or selling. So, and if you'd like to pause and go over that information, since it is a little bit older. Over here, will Workhorse Group, what will Workhorse Group be like in 2022? That's the question. This is dated on the 27th. So, actively observing the price movement in the last trading, the stock closed the session of $3.06, falling within a range of $3.16 to $3.56. 5-year monthly is 249, referring to the stock's 52-week performance. Its high was 42.96 and a low of 270. On the whole, Workhorse fluctuated minus 35.04% over the past month. With the market capitalization of Workhorse Group currently standing at about $532.75 million, investors are eagerly awaiting the quarter's results scheduled for February 28th of 2022. As a result, investors might want to see an improvement in the stock's price before the company announces its earnings report. So I'll have to wait and see what they do with their earnings. A lot of analysts are showing it as a sell. I'm not selling because I'm currently in the red. I'm actually considering when the best price would be to buy some, so I can lower my cost basis even more, so because I have more of this one in a retirement. I think my cost basis in that one is $7 or $8. Used to be $19 here on Robinhood. A little luck can go a long way with Workhorse. I mean, it's EV. It's got to come back up at some point. Maybe they'll get another contract with somebody and see where that goes. So that's just my hopes for it. So Workhorse has a pretty dodgy run when it comes to the market performance. The 1-year price on the company stock is recorded at $457 on 1/4/2022. Lowest price was $270 at the same time period, recorded on 1/24 of 2022. Full year performance was minus 91.55. So not good at all. Only way to have made money on this one is if you would have bet it was going down. So here it talks about being on the rise on the 31st. So we hit the lows and then started going back up. So again, some of this I'm just going to scroll through since it's a little bit older. And like I said, earnings are coming up, so it should be an interesting month for Workhorse and maybe EVs in general. Getting ready for those summer months. We'll just have to wait and see. So according to analysts, consensus estimates figures the company yearly revenue forecast for 2021 is expected to hit $1.24 million, or 11% down from figures reported last year. And again, they're still saying as a sell. Based on estimates, 6 analysts, where scores range from 1 strong buy and 5 a strong sell. So still not the greatest of ratings on this one. We'll go over more ratings here at the end. And this is the latest article that I could find. Why Workhorse Group, Nikola. I've talked about them once or twice, and Lordstown. I've talked about Workhorse the most. Fell in January. EV stocks saw a broad-based correction in January. Stock fell 22.5% for the month, according to data provided S&P. And Nikola stock fell 18.6%. Lordstown fell 13% in January. Workhorse and Lordstown stock are down roughly 90% in the year. Almost all EVs have witnessed some correction in the new year. EV stocks rose significantly in the last couple of years, thanks to investors' euphoria for electric vehicles, supportive government policies, environmental concerns, innovations in EVs, improved technology, and falling costs. So they're a long-term for me. Just hang on to them and wait through the ups and downs. And if you want to buy more, just buy the dips. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice. You just have to do your own due diligence on that for yourself. So what the long-term story remains intact. Misalignment between EV companies' fundamentals and their stock prices is now correcting. Yet apart from the broader correction, Workhorse, Nikola, and Lordstown Motors is each facing some company-specific issues. Workhorse has some long-facing challenges. The company could deliver just a handful of electric vans in the years 2020 and 2021. Well behind its targets. What's more, it had to recall all 41 vans that it had delivered to customers in November last year due to those being non-compliant with federal motor vehicle safety standards. Company also lost a major order from the U.S. Postal Service, just as I said earlier. So just one thing after another driving Workhorse down. So this kind of goes over Nikola's stock fell in January, again largely attributed to the broader sell-off of the EV sector. I have quite a few EV stocks, anywhere from Tesla to GM, Ford, Nikola, Xpeng, Li Auto, and there's quite a few I'm missing out. I just did a video on IDEX, Ideanomics, so over here on Reddit, whenever Workhorse hits 100, I'd be happy. It might be a while. We'll just have to wait and see. Learn how to make a website. Nothing else in there for us. Over here on StockTwits, currently at 340, low of 270, high of 42.25. Definitely block bad energy and idiots. That's good to do every day. Can we live stream? Commie COVID trader. Not much information in there for us. Over here on MSN Money, currently showing it as a hold. And here on Tip Ranks, a moderate buy with 150% upside to 850, high of 13, low of 4. And that's all that I have on Workhorse. If you have Workhorse, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis. Any other information you'd like to share. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me. And if there's any other videos you'd like to see, EVs, MJ, or whatever, I'm into quite a few different things. I like to diversify, so. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.